Arman Tsarukyan vs. Dan Hooker preview. Arman Tsarukyan faces Dan Hooker in a lightweight bout at UFC Qatar, marking his return after withdrawing from UFC 311 with a back injury. Tsarukyan enters off a win over Charles Oliveira at UFC 300. Hooker fights for the first time since beating Mateusz Gamrot at UFC 305, having recovered from multiple injuries, and carries a 3-fight win streak over Gamrot, Jalen Turner, and Claudio Puelles. I think Arman's going to beat the ass out of Dan Hooker. I don't have anything against the guy, but I just think there are levels to this game, and Arman is on a completely different level. I don't respect Dan Hooker because he lied about Islam and the IVS, and I don't think he should have did that. But I don't have anything against him. Do I respect him as a man? No. When he fought Islam, Islam smashed him. I get it. He has to ride with his team and stuff, but he's a liar. He has nothing to lose, really, but I think Arman is just going to torture him, Ali Abdelaziz said. If he comes in arm's range of me during the build-up, I'm going to hit him. That's the long and short of it, and the fight's going to be off. I don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. If you put me near the guy, the fight's off, and I feel like he feels the exact same way. If you put me near the guy, I'm going to try to hit him and throw S at him and pee him off. The UFC wants this fight to happen, so it's on them to keep us away from each other, Hooker stated. Tsarukyan plans to close distance quickly, use precise strikes to set up explosive takedowns, and control Hooker with top pressure and ground and pound. Hooker will rely on his height and reach, using his jab and teep kicks to keep the fight at range and create openings for knees and hooks. His chances hinge on durability, strong takedown defense, and effective clinch control. The UFC Qatar lineup includes Arman Tsarukyan vs. Dan Hooker, Belal Muhammad vs. Ian Machado Gary, Volkan Oezdemir vs. Alonzo Menafield, Jack Hermanson vs. Mike Tibek Orlabai, Sergey Spivak vs. Shamil Gaziev, and Alex Perez vs. Asu Almabayev. The prelims feature Bogdan Grad vs. Luke Riley, Abdul Rahman Yakhyaev vs. Rafael Cerqueira, Tagir Ulanbekov vs. Kyoji Horiguchi, Begzat Almakan vs. Alexandra Topuria, Ismail Naurdiev vs. Ryan Loder, Nurullo Aliyev vs. Shamrock, Nicholas Dalby vs. Sagid Izagakmaev, and Marek Bujlo vs. Denzel Freeman.